Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good day guys, Inan here. Welcome back to my podcast with a young resource person who is both a student and an activist. Because 85% of learning activities are carried out partially during a pandemic, we know that most student activities are carried out at their own home at this time. As a result, learning patterns and several other areas of school activities are affected. On the other hand side, some students were able to use this situation to drive themselves to stay productive and reduce boredom after class from their teachers, especially the homeroom teacher who is very excited about this. As we have seen, that motivation is the biggest source of success in learning achievement, both the motivation of students and the motivation of those around them. For example, our source choose to be more active in activities such as practicing in extracurricular activities to take advantage of their was free time. So what does this have to do with motivation for learning, and what is the teacher's role in providing direction to extracurricular activities to improve their quality of their students? And the last, what are the impact of this extracurricular on students' development in the classroom? We will find out in today's flash interview. Today, I will discuss about what are the benefits of participating in extracurricular activities at school and how the impact of these activities on the motivation to learning online. Okay, she just happened to be in front of me right now. Hello, nice to meet you.
Hello, nice to meet you. I'm glad to be present at this event.
Thank you so much. And previously, is this true with Ayu?
Yes, right. Let me introduce myself. My name is Ayu Pramudawardhani. I'm studying in Garuda Senior High School Batam, and now I'm still in 11th grade.
Okay, Ayu, is you still a student right now?
Yep, I'm a student.
May I know how the learning activities are during this pandemic condition?
Currently at my school, face-to-face blended e-learning is taking place with a capacity of 15%. With a limited time, the teachers often provide materials and assessment in learning applications to complement material that cannot be conveyed at school when face-to-face.
So what is the different impression during online learning?
What is most noticeable about online learning is that I spend more time at home, which often causes boredom because I usually meet and joke with friends in the classroom.
I catch one point here. From these online activities often feel less enthusiastic, right?
Yes, that's right.
Then, what about the advantage and disadvantage you feel when doing an online learning activities?
The advantage is that I have more free time than face-to-face learning, so I can explore my hobbies freely. Meanwhile, the disadvantage that I experienced was the reduced opportunity to interact and the lack of opportunity to carry out several school activities that should have been carried out.
Okay, and what activities do you usually do?
Usually, the teacher gives material and assessment in learning applications and holds a Zoom as a substitute for direct interactions with students. I don't think this is fun because the students get bored quickly and often sleepy.
Yes, I totally understand with that because right now I'm also experiencing it. And This boredom is sometimes the main factor in the decline in student learning motivation. Have you experienced it too in this time?
Yes, I'm often like that too.
Then, how does your teacher encourage you and your friends to stay excited in learning?
Often my teacher inserts some ujangan.
Wejangan? Is it some kind of game or an activity in learning?
Oh no, ujangan is like advice. So after learning we are often advised, motivated to stay productive, given directions, and sometimes also advise us as young students to actively participate in extracurricular activities that can be followed after learning to make better use of time and reduce boredom.
Oh, I see. So, what do you choose to solve this problem?
Under these conditions, I always try to overcome boredom. For example, by participating in various online competitions and participating in extracurricular activities that are still active at school despite various restrictions.
Are there effective at your school after learning that student can participate in?
Yes, I'm currently following the Scout extracurricular at school.
Why you choose these activities?
I choose it because in the extracurricular there are various activities that are very fun and useful, even in the current pandemic conditions.
Well, I understand. Like getting your mood back. Yes, right?
You can say that.
Yeah. Looking for an outlet from our boredom, then what are the benefits of that? And is there an indirect impact on your development when following online learning in this time?
Yes, from that we can also get to know our friends, our teachers, our school environment as well as before online school, because some of them join in the STEM activities and I interact directly with them.
Any another impact, like skills, for example?
Of course there are. Those of us who were previously inactive for fear of interacting directly during class become more active, practicing discipline, gaining experience, new knowledge, and it seems that it also trains all our skills as well.
You are very right. We can also practice being brave in expressing ourselves, because we are also formed to be able to interact well with our teammates, and finally it is carried over into learning where we can control and delegate what we want to express. For example, when studying in groups or during a presentation in the class.
Yes, it's very true.
Okay, and what is the difference before practicing in activities and after practicing in activities?
Before I joined the extracurricular, I often felt bored, confused about what to do, and after I joined the extracurricular, I was able to make better use of my free time.
Okay, enough. I think we have explored about the world of online learning in high school, and we got a lot of new knowledge in this session about what are the benefits of motivation and how it drives us to move forward. Like IU, for example, who find the motivation to learn by practicing in various competition and extracurriculars to stay productive during this pandemic. Oh yes, Ayu. May I ask for advice motivation for the lay people out there to be motivated to be like you?
In my opinion, during a pandemic like this, we should make the best use of time. There are many things that can be done as a means to explore interests and talents that have not been challenged. It's a shame if we don't make good use of time like this, because opportunities don't come twice.